Hey there everyone, back again with another video, and in this video we're gonna move forward in our to-do list app. And as you can see that today we have opened our Flutter application, so it means that today we are gonna integrate our APIs that we have created yesterday in our application. So this is my, what you can say, the API, and you can see that everything was working fine yesterday. Get all, add item, edit, and each and everything. Okay, so what now we have to do? Firstly, let me just run it. npm run start. Okay, you can directly deploy the whole application onto a server, that like, I think it's Netlify. There are many of the platforms that provide you such things, but today I'm just doing it on my local host, on my local Wi-Fi servers. Okay, so my application is now running. You can see that it's running at 3000, and now I have to integrate my application in my Flutter, sorry, in my this Flutter application. So what we need to do? Firstly, I need to do a network call uh, from my Flutter application to my server. So for that, firstly, the easiest way is to include a package that is the HTTP. Okay, so I will just come here and type HTTP, and I'm not gonna give any of that version, so it will install the latest version. Okay, so let it install. It will not take much time. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to know my system's IP. Okay, so you can directly open your terminal. If you are on a Windows, then I think it's IP config. Okay, if you type this IP config, it will show you your IP address on your network. Okay, in Ubuntu, it's if config. Okay, currently it's not installed in my system, I think, so I have to go with IPADDR, its IP address, and here you will find the IPs. Okay, so the IP that you have to work upon is this IP, inet IP. Okay, here you can find your IPv4 IP, along with that IPv6. There are many of those things, but you have to just focus on this if you want your application to run on your local IP. Okay, local Wi-Fi network. So this is my IP. Okay, so don't try to just copy this because it will not work on your, just focus on your IP. Okay, and don't just go to that those sites where, what's my IP and all stuff, because that IP will also not work. Okay, so this is the IP, along with this, along with that port number of my Node.js application. So let me just open the, what you can say, the Postman, so that I can show you. Okay, my Windows is running. Sorry, my open Postman. So it will now open my Postman on my browser. Okay, and I will just open the previous thing. Can I see the history? Okay, so yeah, you can see that this was my all that APIs, get all. So if I just run, you can see message is success. So in place of this localhost, I will just go over here. I will just copy this whole stuff. I will just copy it, and I will just remove this localhost from here, and I will just paste it, and now I will run it, and you can see that still I am getting the answer right, because IP and the localhost will be same. That 127.0.0 will be the same, and this IP will also result in the same elements. Okay, so get all, and then I have to go with the add item. Okay, You can see that in the body, this is not get all. I want to see that add item. Yeah, this is my get add item. If I go to body, you can see that we have title and description. Okay, and if I just add my element, you can see that success, and if I come here and get, you can see that we have our data. Okay, so now we have to go to our Flutter application, and let me just open my this, and I don't want all these stuffs. Okay, this list view builder, currently I don't want this, so I will just comment it down because currently we don't want it. Okay, now here in that expanded, what I will do, I will go with the future builder. Okay, and here if I just type this, yeah. Okay, and if just after this, you can see that it has a future, it has a builder, and builder will again have those things like context, and one will be the snapshot. Okay, the snapshot will definitely contain all your data, and future will be future. You have to create a function, so I will just give name as a get data. So I have to create a get data, and this will be a list. Okay, this will be a list, and now here what I will do, um, here. Okay, so for timing, let me just create this get data. So for this I will create a function with future list, and its name will be get data. Okay, and now what we will do, we will just do where data is equal to, and one thing I have to do, I have to import http http dot as http. Okay, it has imported your thing, and here what you will do, http dot get, here you have to pass a uri dot parse, and here you have to just give your your url. So we will just come over here, and we will just copy this whole stuff. We will just come back again, and we will just paste it, and yeah. And now what we'll do, we will just go here and type await, and this whole thing will be async. Okay, and now we will just decode our whole stuff. So return json dot decode. Okay, and we will just decode data dot body. This is the stuff that we want to do, and now we have to just not this, one sec, we have to import this, import, yeah. So it has now imported. Now one thing what we have to do, if we just directly console it out, cons sorry, we just directly print it, so you can see that data dot body will be what you can say, a json. Okay, so let us just see, we have a error here. Okay, what's the error? Yeah, we have to return. Okay, we can directly just move this whole stuff above. Okay, we can directly just remove this, and we can add a, now we got our everything right. And just look at this point, let it reload. Okay, so what's the issue? We have not. We have a future builder, we have list, we have get data, context and snapshot, and we have our future is in get data. Do we need to restart everything? Why it's not pretty? My server is running. Yes, it's running. So why we are not getting our data? I think 1 second. Let me just go to my repository. In my previous Flipkart clone app, we have done that stuff, so I can just relate it from there also. If I go to my shop page, we have our future, we have list everything, and again we have a future builder, we have list, context and API. Yeah, I think it is the thing. Do we need to include this thing? 1 second guys, just a moment. So I think I have to add that all stuff snapshot dot has data, and this will not be here. We have a error. Where is that? Okay, so let us just save it. Okay, we got a error. Why we got a error? Hmm, do we have a future builder? Let's remove it. So we are not able to get this thing. Let us just come here and see. JSON.decode future get data. Why is this happening? Is my this running? Let me just rerun it and pm run start. Okay, my server is running, and if I just get the whole stuff, we have a data, and if I just add one item, I get one item. Okay, we have one item here, and if I just try to reload the whole stuff, do we getting a call here? Print. Let us just debug it. Okay, so we got a call. But I think my this is not get able to get that thing. Okay, so we got our data. Yeah, you can see that this is our data that we got from our element. Okay, now we need to parse some of those data. So one sec, and we have to return the data. Okay, so we'll just try to return our data, and still I think we will get that error. No, now we didn't get that error. And now what we'll do, we'll just come over here, and if you have this snapshot, then you can just go over here, item count snapshot dot data dot length. Okay, you have to just try to make it nullable, and now here it will be snapshot dot data at index I dot title. I think it was title. Yeah, it is title. The main issue was that we were not passing the http, we were directly passing the ip. That was the issue, and we have solved it now. Now description snapshot dot data dot at index I dot des, and if I save it, okay, so we got a title. So we are getting some issue. Okay, no worries. If I just try to print this at element I, just print that item here. Okay, okay, so we got, this is the items. Okay, so if I just come here and give title, yeah, so now we can just go with that subtitle. So it will be text snapshot dot data not equal to I. This. Okay, so you can see that we got our data. We are getting some of the error. No, we are not getting some of the error. So let me just add one more item here. I think it's title 4, description 4, and we will add title 5, description 5. Get the element. Okay, so we have two titles 3 and one title 5. Okay, no issue. And now we will just rerun the whole stuff again and see. Yeah, we get our elements right here. Okay, so this is the way in which we can just get our items. And tomorrow what we will doing, we will just try to add our element directly from our this app. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.